Let's Play! Hi there guys and welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule Warriors. Last time we unlocked a new character named Ruto, who you may know from Ocarina of Time. And before we go on, because this mission may or may not involve her, we're actually going to go to the bazaar and give her a quick level up. Now she's level 19, which if we look at our characters, it is not, as I previously thought, just putting them up with where your weakest character was. Instead, she's just level 19, which is a decent starting point, really. Let's give her some badges to start off with. You know, the basics, such as an attack string booster. Hopefully we have enough to go all the way. It looks like we might. Do we have enough for her full? We do not have enough for her full one, which kind of sucks. We need a redead bandage. But we do have more stuff here, like special attack gauge filling. That's good. A special attack gauge filling faster. Can we get her? We can get her a second meter, which I will take, because second meters are always really good. We can even get her third meter, but I think we're going to hold off on that for now. We're going to focus on getting her a little more evened out, you know. This is now for guard damage, okay, and weak point gauge diminishing, okay. So before we go on, we're going to, like I said, keep working on her basics first before we fully upgrade her. More hearts are always welcome. And she is a water type elemental, so we're going to up her water type elemental resistance. We could give her second tier one. That'd be pretty good. That'd be decent. Or we could give her, well, first off, let's continue. We're almost, I need to just think about this though. So we have one of Darunia's spike. So I feel like out of all of these, it should be the water damage down, because, well, like, taking damage is the #1 reason why you would lose an A rank. So, to say for this, it might lock out a bunch more. Nope, we could still give her a few more. But, ooh. Let's give her third meter, why not? That's one way to make a character a lot more fun to play, especially one with a good attack for that. And since fire is our opposite, we'll put that up. And lightning. So she's covered by the 3 basic elements. And yes, we can also go to the training dojo, burf her up to 28. So she is now basically in line with everyone else. And yes, we are essentially ready to go, as we're going to a brand new level with, I think this is a special new type of battle that we haven't done yet. As you can see here, we have a challenge battle where we simply have to defeat all the enemies. Unlike the quiz, it works like the quizzes, but instead you're just killing them all. And if we get an A rank victory, we get a heart piece. So we're going to do that. When we also get a croissant for battle victory. So I know it shows Ruto here, but I don't think she actually appears in this level. I think it's a hint that you should use her. She uses the silver scale, which in Ocarina of Time, you would be able to swim underwater with. Here, it does kind of the opposite. Instead of letting you breathe, it makes your opponents drown. I'm not even joking. Use water attacks and their heads get encased in water and they're drowning. It's really quite grotesque, but really awesome. So, though, let's head in. As we can see here, she has a very nice, flippy little animation with her fins. She's very adorable. She swims on land, too. That's very strange. So, as we start off, we have a Dynalphos and a Dark Nut. So, I guess I should show off just everything here, her combo, as I get totally destroyed by these guys. Now, like I said, for these missions, the one thing you will look out for is your damage. You cannot take 4,000 damage, which on the start menus you can see how much you've taken. Let's try some of her specials, though. This is her light heavy. Ow! This is her weak point. So this, see what I said with the drowning? So then we got a light, nope, that's light heavy, also getting blown up. So we got light, oh goodness! Okay, let's get away from that. Also, let's just blow this guy up. But as you can see, she is a girl. She has a special gauge that fills up when you do any attack that is a combo. So like this fills up, and when it's full, well, you go into that mode, but we're not in that mode right now. I'll show off this mode though. You press X and you can throw little water things that actually do really good damage and knockback. So, you know, try to get that up. We've taken how much damage? 700 out of 4,000. So that's not bad. That is actually 10 hearts of damage in total for short missions, and for longer ones it's more. So let us proceed to the next one. I'm also going to blow up this Beamos. It's very annoying. Dynalphos and Dark Ruto has appeared. Well, this is our first introduction to a dark enemy aside from Dark Link. There are a dark version of every character, except sadly Link's is the only one that you can play as. Well, sadly for some, not so much for me. I think it's meant to just be so that you don't see your own character. So that might be a little confusing. We have some more attacks though. Some of them have fish in them. Fish are cute. Also friends, not food. We have this one, which is like a water fountain sort of thing. Reminds me of I think it was Roller Coaster Tycoon had the things that you can set up the water spurt things. You can see here we have our thing going on one more time. You can just keep enemies at bay with this, and it's very good. And I think as you get stronger weapons, it increases their power. So we can totally spam the toilet bowl though now. It's not necessarily a toilet bowl, but I mean, you see this, right? The swirly. Again, more water park analogies. We have at our big water park a toilet bowl slide that you go down and you spin around. And I've never been down it because I'm not really sure. I've just never been down it. As you can see, water makes him take continual damage, almost like a poison, which is, you know, an interesting thing for it to be. We are taking lots of damage though. Have we got... Okay, no, we're still pretty far. I need to do some weak point strikes is what I have to do, so I'm going to actually guard a bit more. One of the problems with Ruto is that a lot of her attacks are traveling, so as she uses them, she actually gets sent quite far. You almost have to predict where she'll be. This one, I think, comes out normally. She's in the fire, of course. This dude, we can... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Ow. This is not going well. Okay. Ow, 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 God. What are we at? Okay, we're halfway there. No, okay, we're good. We're not. Mind you, this isn't the last one. Just gonna use this. That sends her a bit forward. Her weak point strikeability is not that good either, because she does have slower attacks. Okay, I'm sure we're screwed at this point. No, we're still doing decently. See, she also has those. Ah. This is a lot tougher than I thought it would be. And it's funny, because I was actually just at a friend's house, and we were just playing Hyrule Warriors and doing, like, all these super tough missions. So, and yet here I come here, and I'm stuck on a relatively simple one. Then again, Ruto isn't my best character. She's quite different. She's not what you'd sort of expect. She's not one of my favorites for sure, just because of her strange, like, how can I put this? It's the way she feels with her attacks. Okay, you know what? Let's restart this battle. Thankfully, they added this feature back in. Well, they added it in. And before we go, let's actually try and get some magic, because that will help us with that part. I actually was reading a guide for this, and it said you might want to reset this mission until you get all magic over here, but that didn't happen. So Beamos can die quickly. So like this one isn't that bad. You just got to be careful with them. The Dark Nut in particular, if I remember, he's actually really easy to get around and then do your stuff on. See, as you see, you just have to attack, spin around, and then he's confused. So that does him just about in. Ow. I'm a little sad that the Dark Nuts don't remove their armor and have that second form. Another thing with Ruto you have to worry about, though, is the fact that if you press X after you do a combo, you will automatically go into her shooting mode, so you have to be careful with that. Let's use Water Ball here. Come on. Ah, we missed. So as you see, you don't want to mash X at the end. You will go into the water ball. Well, not water ball, the water throw, rather. So you got to be careful with that. You almost have to treat this mode like a dueling game almost until you get, you know, like a really good character. You can just totally wail on them. Like, I was playing with my friends level 60 Link, and I was just on a horseback, running around in circles, killing them. So that worked out well. It doesn't really work out well when it's, you know, character who's not as good with the run and gun strategy. Like, wow, there's like no magic here. There we go. Got a little more magic. Nope, nothing. Well, we're gonna have to wait for the last one. Okay, old Beamos here. Dark Ruto has appeared. So let's totally wait for her to do her thing. Or we could just spam this for now. It really sucks that there is no legitimate way to build up your magic meter with any character aside from Young Link. Especially because Young Link is, you know, well, his entire moveset is based around the magic meter, but still, it's like, it'd be nice if there, especially if we're playing in a place where there's no real items, you know, it'd be nice if there was some way to do it. And I think after this, I'm gonna use my water blaster. It's like this is really good when you're in a way that you can't get hit and, you know, you're keeping them at bay, but otherwise you have to worry about, you know, not keeping them in a place where they can hit you. Or rather, whatever. Talking and playing video games is hard. It's been 5 years on YouTube and I still have trouble. Get him! Or miss, that's cool. I'm gonna focus on this guy for now. He should be easier. Boss characters have a lot more HP. He's gonna do his thing. Ow, she's gonna do her thing. We're doing a lot better this time, though. Now, sadly, we do not have Ruto's amazing attack because we have the one left there. I totally just ran into that. Ruto has one attack that is really, really good, and we don't have it yet. So right now we're using kind of her half-baked moveset. Okay, come on, there we go. So hopefully that should... Oh, it's also got Dark Ruto in there. Nice. Didn't stay. Ow. Come on. Yes! We're chipping him down. Even if I don't get the heart container, I will do this mission though, so... I feel like he should almost be dead. There we go. That's not an item that I really wanted. It's okay though, because we can now focus on Dark Ruto here. Oh, I know what I should be doing. Keep the bow and arrow out. Because you can use this one in combat very efficiently. Where once they're in their state... This is basically how you have to play when it's one-on-one with a tough character. Which is one of the most not fun things in this game. She's going to do her attack. You want to use this to keep her locked into it while you can come up and do the thing. So that's about how it goes. You can see they sort of pose beforehand. That's pretty true with a lot of things. There we go. Come on. Come on. No, didn't mean to do that. She's going to hit me. So, like, in a mission like this, getting the hearts won't do anything because you're not so much trying to not die. You're more so trying to not take the damage to begin with. See, like, this is not doing much for me. But it's okay. I'm going to combo into this for once. I'm not looking at her. How am I missing? Like, Ruto is a good character once she's leveled up, because then you have the, well, not leveled up, but fully done, because then you have her amazing thing. It's basically, I think I showed it off in the last video, it's a giant tidal wave that takes up almost the entire room. Like, it's really good. How are you not dead yet? There we go. Are we at, okay, we're pretty decent, we're not terrible. So we got full magic and everything. Going into the final room here. Now, let me check, though. See if there's any... I need a little bit more magic. That's all I need. Because then with the magic, you can, totally just break someone's guard. Basically, immediately. That's no magic. Well, that's how it's going to be. There's not even any real items that allow you to, for instance, boost your boost magic consumption or, like, you know what I mean, where you get more. It's like there's none of that. So now we got Lana to deal with. Lana is not as bad in my eyes, but she's still pretty annoying. Mostly because most of her attacks keep her in the same area. So we do have 3 to deal with, though. So if that's better or worse, it's kind of up to you. This guy, I feel like he should be gone soon. Keep tripping over my own words. Yo, okay. Yep, there, he's done. Lana is attacking me. This thing's attacking me. We're still... I didn't mean... You can use the bow and arrow to blow up a Beamos. It's very difficult. You have to do it as soon as his eye's glowing. So I wouldn't recommend it. She sort of feels like Lana in her main attack string, but not so much in any of her specials, really. Okay, so this guy, we can take him down with the hook shot here. Basically, when he's flying, we're going to grab him and attack. And that totally missed. Lovely. Sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So that's, you know. Let's see how this goes. How are we doing for damage? Oh my god, one more hit. One more heart and I think we're done. Even half a heart at this point. So if I have to come back and get the actual power-up thing, I will. I'll do it off screen. It sucks, but that's kind of how it probably has to be. I'm going to get destroyed. One more hit. Okay. I'm going to be a little more defensive now. Yeah, there we go. Whatever. So I'm just going to focus on winning now. I'm going to work probably later on to get her heart piece. It sucks, but whatever. You know, this is going to happen quite a bit in the game where you're met with a wall that you can't beat immediately because you're just not good enough yet, you know? Juggling this dude, though, it's a lot of fun. And it'll probably be off screen. I don't have to do it on screen. Like, there's no secret to unlocking it, you know. It's just, you gotta just get good, as the fighting game players would say. There we go. I think we've destroyed him, though. Just keep Lana at bay. Or not. Hooray for invincibility frames, he lied. Actually, sometimes they're helpful. I'd say Ruto is one of the worst for one-on-ones, though, for sure. I would not recommend her for this mission if it wasn't for the fact that she got an item from it. Just gonna do her thing. There we go. Like I said, Lana's easy because she stays still for her things. Let's actually use the hook shot on her. Or totally miss. That works too. Come on. Come on! Wow, it's just completely not working. There we go. That did, like, no damage. You see, it's you don't always aim in the right place at first, so you gotta be careful with that. And you missed. See, like, you're vulnerable for that entire startup period, so, you know, you gotta be careful. Like, when they have the water on their head, it helps because, you know, they're being stuck also. Yeah, we in no way did very good. Thankfully, we have a potion just in case. Though, again, potions do not heal the emotional trauma, and by that I mean the A rank. Just about done. I don't mean to go into the thing. Come on. Finally. That took 19 minutes. Jeez, this is just a quick level too. Well, that goes to show just how hard these missions are with under-leveled characters, as well as characters who are just not that good on one-on-one. Again, I'm going to work on this one off screen to get her heart piece. It's just a heart piece. It's not a heart container. We were actually more interested in the super croissant. So here's her beautiful win animation, though. Reminds me of those brisk iced tea commercials where they like would or was it Nestea? I don't know. One of the iced tea commercials where they open it and then like a pond appears and they just fall backwards. People in Canada might know what I'm talking about. People in America might be very confused. As you can see, we got a B, so we didn't get that good for our damage. We did get a boosted silver scale though, so that's nice. We also get a boosted cursed shackle, so that's decent. We could have done much better. In fact, we could have done a lot better. But for now, I feel like we did a good enough job. We got the power bracelet. So yes, we'll see you guys in the next part where we go get something else. Ciao.